Welcome everyone. What's going on? I've just had a message from Sid. He's not going to make it. He's still stuck on the M42. He's had a busy weekend apparently. And I've not got anything prepared, so that's cool. So I'm just going to sit here and stare at the screen. Morning, Spencer, welcome. What's up? Jed, welcome. Preston, James, Jordan, Chris, Darren. What's going on, everyone? We had a good week. It's only Monday. Has anyone started canvassing yet? Me and Jakey have. We've knocked 27 houses today. We're going to submit tonight. George, Callum, welcome. Tintins. Regen, UK Reef, what's up? Able to watch from the start today. What do we do? What do we talk about? I wonder if Craig's around so we can talk about canvassing instead. Me and Jakey have had a busy day. Been in Rubery all day today. Done 3 jobs in Rubery. Three gutter clears. And then we've done some faces and soffits. Quite a decently sized property, I suppose. Some dirty faces. I also had to clean these dormers today. Bit of a weird one. They're a weird like composite. They're kind of like, you know, the composite deck panels. It's kind of like that sort of material. I didn't know what they was before I quoted it, but I thought they would render. So we pressure washed them just to get the top layer off. I bio-sided them. Just did it from the ladder. This is a good strategy for anyone that hasn't used the power pole like this before. You can have your Q fit in. It's like a Q to 1/4 inch quick release. You can put that in first, and then you can attach your trigger to your power pole hose. And so one person can sort of use the power pole as is, and the other person can press the trigger, and you can sort of give them the nod when you're ready to come off the trigger and stuff. Kind of cool for smaller jobs. I probably wouldn't do it for a whole roof clean because the one person's just going to sort of sit there bored the whole time, but decent results on that. Managed to get a driveway out of it as well, potentially. Going to quote that today. 116 square meters. Missed out what happened to Sid. He's on the M42 still. He's not going to make it. So just got word about half an hour ago. And so now I am a little unprepared for this evening. What are we talking about then? The world is your oyster. We can talk about whatever you want. I'm here, so like if anyone has got anything they want to go through, if anyone's got any questions, anyone needs technical help, if you want to chat about, I mean, the canvassing competition launches today. Is it a competition? I don't know if it's a competition. It's a canvassing challenge. So for those of you that don't know about it, if you're in the Discord and you scroll down all to the bottom, we've got the canvassing results page, which some of you might not have access to yet, but it's there. We've got red team, blue team, green team, yellow team. So once everyone, let's do it a little bit earlier if Matt's around. I was going to say by 10 o'clock, if everyone's signed up by 10 o'clock, we'll start taking submissions. Me and Jakey have been out today. I know Craig's been out this morning doing some canvassing. You'll be split into teams. You'll be able to submit your points with this Google form here. So let me just check the Google form works. There we go. So once you click on the Google form, so in the Discord here, submit your points via the Google form. It takes you to this page here. So it's going to collect your email just so it's consistent, so we know who's entering. Tell us which team you're on. Tell us how many doors you've knocked. And then tell us how many bookings you've taken. So today, for example, me and Jakey knocked 27 doors. It is what it is. It's not a round number, but it doesn't matter. We haven't taken any bookings yet, but we're just going to submit that. And then over the next couple of days, if someone comes back to us and says, "Oh, I got your leaflet. I noticed you were in Rubery the other day. Can I get a quote for my gutters, for example?" And we might come back and we might say, "We've knocked no doors, but we got a booking from 3 days ago," and then we'll submit that one, for example. So that'll all go towards the canvassing results page, which will be populated with graphs and scores for each team. So virtually every time someone updates their points, me or Matt can just hit, generate, and it'll populate a new report on here automatically. Matt's been putting work in. Matt's been doing work behind the scenes. Very cool. What have you been canvassing for? So for me personally, we're just targeting gutters. I think it's a nice, easy service to offer at the door, and nice, easy one to quote. I can get Jake to do it as well. So we can look at the houses on the road and think, right, these are about 125 quid. So knock on the door, say, "We're at number 15, we're doing Gareth's, we've just done Gareth's gutters, we're in the area, do you want a price on yours?" And if they say, "Oh yeah, all right then," we'll 125 quid every time virtually on those properties that we were looking at today. But it would vary. But just to keep it easy for Jakey, I just said just doesn't matter whether they've got a conservatory or a garage or whatever, just 125 quid. Whatever we land, we land. Anything's a bonus. Matt's here, just finishing food, no worries, mate. That window cleaning setup was elite, by the way. Could we chat resin tanks? I have no clue about them. Yeah, absolutely. Ask Cedars how he's getting on Biocide in kids' playgrounds. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can talk resin tanks. They're very, very simple. So if we have a little look on CleanLink's website, sorry about I know this, we're flying by the seat of our pants. I know this isn't what we planned. I'm sorry, I'm sort of a little bit lost at the minute, just trying to figure it out. So we're figuring it out together. If we look on CleanLink's website, filtration and purification, let's go deionization. And there's a couple of different options here. I think I've got a 15 litre, or it might be a 10 litre, I'm not too sure. But these are the little tanks you can get. So I got mine from Equip to Clean. It looks like it might be a little bit cheaper here, actually, I'm not too sure. And so you can grab one of these vessels, and then you can grab some resin to put into it. This is more than enough to do the little 11 litre tank. And then all you have to do then, fill the resin up in the little deionization tank, and then plug it into your customer's tap, and it'll reduce the parts per million in the water. And depending on whereabouts in the UK you are, depends on sort of the result, the quality of the water that you'll get out of it. I wonder if they do TDS. Is it TDS meter? So you can get these little dingers, and this will tell you the quality of the water. So you can get these from anywhere pretty much, but this will tell you the parts per million in the water. Very, very simple. I don't know anything about window cleaning, but this even I can understand. Welcome to the window cleaning club. Your van's coming along lovely. Thanks. It's good. I haven't even checked. Has there been a decent response from that video? I haven't even looked. Can you shout out my auntie Chovy before we kick things off? She's a huge fan. Chovy. And oh, okay, Anchovy. Thanks for watching the stream. Amazing. Interesting to hear which business bank you use and why you use them. Sure. I use a metal account. Like this. Oh, I can't even show you the logo. Looks like this. Metal business account. So the reason I use a metal business account looks like this. Look, metal. The reason I've got one of these is because Matt told me about them, and a couple of people were raving about it in the Discord, because you also get a free agent account with it, which is like a CRM. Keeps track of your profit and loss. It keeps track of all your customers. You can do all your invoicing on there and stuff, and it gives you this free agent account for free. And so you sign up with Metal. I'm sure my brother's still waiting for his. I'm sure he signed up over a month ago, and they're still like processing his account. I don't know. Mine took a while to sort of verify and stuff, but Metal bank account, link it with free agent, which comes free with it, and then yeah, that's what I'm doing all my invoicing through now. I had no way before. I didn't have a system where I was keeping track of my customers' information, and so I was doing these jobs for these customers, and all I had was like an entry in the calendar. I wasn't tracking any of their details, so I couldn't send out text, I couldn't send out emails or anything like that. I couldn't chase up invoices, not that I really have to, but now every customer, their details are inputted onto my CRM. Every customer's invoiced. Thank you so much. Hello. Do you want to be a guest on my live stream? No one else does. Do you want to come sit with me? Yeah. Just come sit on my. What do you want for Christmas, little girl? You're not very well today, are you?
Well, yesterday. I will actually send that.
Yeah. Come on down. How much are people charging for a gutter empty and PVC clean? Well, for this particular property that we did today, I don't think I've got a decent photo of the front. So this one was it's like front and back, garage, no conservatory, quite a big property. Let me pull up the invoice. Let me just go ahead and show you. I'm not going to show you the invoice because it's got their information. So on this one, we pressure washed and chemically treated these dormers. So pressure washed and biocided the dormers. 195 quid to do that. We vacuumed the gutters on the house, front and back, and garage, front and back. They've got like a big double garage as well that we did front and back. That was 140 quid. Gutters, faces, soffits, downpipes, pure water wash, 150 quid. Windows, frames and sills, one-off pure water wash, 45 quid. There are quite a lot of windows on this house. I quoted all this remotely. Customer was very pleased, and they've asked us for a quote for the driveway now. So that was a nice job to end the day. Quite a lot of work today, actually. We've done some. There's the garage on the side there. Quite a big garage, to be fair. Good access all the way around. Faces and soffits came up spanky. Yeah, we're canvassing. I'm thinking lower ticket services might work better when you're canvassing, when you're knocking on doors. If anyone wants to get involved with the canvassing, by the way, we're doing this canvassing challenge. You need to be in the Discord, and all you need to do is go to the announcements section. There's a post a little bit further up, and it's this post here. This we're hosting a canvassing challenge. All you need to do is hit this little reaction here. Hit the little button. It'll enter you in. Matt will give you a role which will allow you to access the teams, canvassing teams, and then we'll allocate teams tonight. Matt's going to do a random team selection this evening.
Can I have a bit?
Yes.
Ooh.
Are you ignoring no cold callers signs? No, I'm respecting them. Do you think I should ignore them? What do you reckon? No.
No, you should not ignore that.
No cold callers. Do you think?
They're not going to go, oh yeah, actually, I want that one. Are they?
What about?
They're just going to be pissed off that you've...
No swearing, please.
They're just going to
There's children watching.
They're just going to be peed off that you've ignored their sign.
What about popping a leaflet through the door? Because me and Jakey were on the street today selling our bodies, and I actually managed to go up,
Jakey,
and find a school.
the canvassing challenge starts right now.
For you, lately.
Actually, you can't go around looking like
He's
that.
battered.
Look at the ear.
Is that a bruise?
Yeah.
Insane.
His cuts on his
We're
chin.
gonna take some leaflets round. We're gonna knock some doors.
What from?
He's got like
No,
half
we're
a
gonna
black
knock
eye, a
doors.
black
We're
ear.
knocking the doors, mate.
Rugby.
We've just done this one. We'll just say we've just done your neighbours. Are you interested in having your gutters cleared? That's all we've got to do. We'll do 10 houses up, 10 houses down.
I don't want to be in the challenge.
You're in the challenge, mate. You're in it. How was that, Jakey?
Pretty horrible.
Why?
He hates it.
Awkward. I just feel bad knocking on people's doors.
We handed out 17. I actually managed to
Did you
find
do
a
it
school
together?
up the road as well, so
Will
I
you split
dropped
up?
one into the reception of the school, so that might turn into something.
We split up.
17 doors knocked. One lady shoved it back in my face. The other lady straight up just said no. I was like, okay.
The door in your face?
Good experience. We'll do some more, and we'll get better.
She just gave me the leaflet back and just shook her head. And I was like, oh, okay. It's weird. I've not really done it before properly. I think if there's a sign on the door, no cold callers, I reckon you can still drop a leaflet in without knocking. Closed around 2 grand's worth of work from a day's worth of knocking in hours. Not sure if this counts as it was before the launch, driveways and a roof. Regen, that's insane. Well done, mate. It counts from today. So if anyone was out canvassing today, you can add that to your score. Definitely. Anyone else finding pressure washers picking up? I said this the other day. People are getting in touch earlier for pressure washing work, 100%. I reckon they're catching up from a slow year last year. I do £35 a side because of where I live. Everyone's tight. £35 a side is not bad for gutter clearing. It sort of depends, doesn't it? Everyone got excited about the play area. It's inert when dry. Cedars, I think the issue with biocide on a play area, especially on a wooden play area, is if it rains and it reactivates when it rains while the kids are on the play area, what happens then? It's inert when dry, but what about when it reactivates when it's wet? I don't know. I actually don't know the answer, but it's interesting. Because I've always thought, instead of going through each little beam and each little section of wood, because if anyone's ever cleaned like a bench or like any sort of furniture, outdoor furniture with a pressure washer, it takes about 3 times longer than you expect it to, because there's so many little nooks and crannies and you've got to come at it from all different angles. Now imagine that on like a kid's playground, like a wooden playground. So it would be so much easier if you could just spray it down with biocide, leave it a couple of days, and check out the results afterwards, and that could be good. But depending on which product you use, I suppose if it's going to reactivate when it's wet, you don't want kids crawling all over it, do you? I don't know. Under boosted, I have an option, but your screen you just shared had boosted courses. What's that for? Wouldn't you like to know? There's a couple of courses, there's a couple of pieces of course material on the YouTube.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, thank you for my coffee. Do you want that donut?
No, thank you.
Look at these. Ooh,
Half vegan.
square donuts. Thank you. If you have a sticky beak on the YouTube channel, we have, for boosted members only, you won't see this unless you're a boosted member. We have this one here, how the wrong nozzle affects flow rate and pressure. We have this one here, first time setting up and turning on your pressure washer. And those are only available, these are just like bits and bobs for people who are starting up, and I've got more in the works, more in the bag that I'm going to be posting, and it's just course material for boosted members, that's all. Stuff I'm going to be putting out over the next couple of months as and when I get around to filming them. I've just not put them in the Discord yet, so I've not made that little courses section active. Where is that you live? Spencer, what do you mean? Are you talking to me? I live in Redditch. We were working in Rubery today, which is in Birmingham. Things are happening, things are coming, stay tuned. Clive says, how often do you monitor the TDS with those? Not very often at all. Not as often as I should. I should do it on every single job, but I don't. As long as it looks good when it's coming out of the when it's on the glass, I'm happy. Do you actually get 0.00 parts per million? No, but it's close. It's close. I remember doing a video a while back. Let me see. It shouldn't be too difficult to find. There's quite a good explanation in that video, actually. It wasn't that far back, was it? What the heck? Oh, I don't see it. Let's have a look. Missed these live podcasts. Took the dive from exterior cleaning to valeting and detailing. Hope you're all smashing it. Clark, how's that going for you? That's very cool. You've gone from exterior cleaning to vehicles. I wonder if that's a similar journey. I wonder if it's like a similar marketing strategy, similar work. I just feel like you can't really charge enough for cleaning cars. I remember that's what I was going to start doing when I first started my business. I was going to do driveways and car valeting, and I realized, like, I've just spent over an hour cleaning the outside of this car. Now I need to clean the inside. That's going to take me over an hour as well. What can I charge? 40, 50 quid? I can't be competitive with those lads at Tesco and all these pubs where they've got these valeters outside that just, they'll do it in like half an hour and they'll charge you 30 quid for inside and out. It's like, I can't compete with that. So I just didn't really pursue it. And then I realised you could make, 250 quid in a morning cleaning a driveway, and I just sort of never looked back from there. But each their own, innit? Where is this video? Have I deleted it? I don't delete videos. I know exactly which water it was. Which water? I know exactly which video it was, and I just can't see it. Oh, I think it was a short. It was a window cleaning short. No. It must have been with another video. I think we were doing like facias and soffits and stuff. I wonder when I posted it. It was the window cleaning one that got loads of window cleaners pissed off because I said how boring it was. That's pretty funny actually, because Jakey said the same thing today. I'll put that in the Discord. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. How strange. I'm not finding any of my videos. What is going on? Reels. This one.
That was a reminder as to why I don't offer window cleaning as a regular service. What a frustrating, boring, unsatisfying, thankless job that you get paid peanuts for. What is the point? That was a reminder as to why I don't offer window.
And then Jakey said this to me today.
What did you just say?
I said I can't believe this is someone's career.
What, window cleaning?
It's so boring.
You're doing a good job there.
It's fun. It's like the first window, so I imagine the next 100 aren't that good.
He said, I can't believe this is someone's career. It's so boring. When was that video posted? Because it was like after that one. How do I see when that was posted? "19th of October. Saturday the 19th of October. Cheers, Jake. Roll credit. See you later, guys. King of social media, Craig. How's your day been, mate? Craig's been out being an absolute influencer. Craig, do you want to jump on and talk about canvassing or not? No pressure. But I think we need to talk about techniques. If we're launching this canvassing challenge, we need to give people some help and advice. I need some help and advice because I've never done it before. So I don't know what the strategy is. Let me know if you fancy jumping on and chatting about it. Have you tried the Squeegee app for scheduling? No, I just use Outlook calendar. Yours took over 5 weeks to process your Metal account, did it? Yeah, I think they've suddenly probably like blown up and they're struggling to handle the capacity. How much do they charge you a month for Metal? Nothing. I don't think. Can't have a business account under 18, can you? I'm not sure actually, it's a good question. Surely Sophie would prefer to hunt noobs in Ark Raiders than be a guest on your live stream. I mean, it is more appealing, I would have thought. I'd be a guest on the stream, could chat about issues and troubles starting up as an exterior cleaning business for a newbie. Maybe. Someone did say a while back in the Discord it'd be good to hear the perspective of other people that have like just started up or thinking about starting up. Maybe we like swap people in and out every 10 or 15 minutes and just get an idea of... Trouble is, I don't want knobheads on here, you know what I mean? People could just say, yeah, have me on, and they turn out to be a weirdo. Preston, you're in the Discord though, aren't you? Maybe just Discord members. Maybe we just have a chat in the Discord, go into general chat and just see who joins. Where is that window cleaning thing? It was a year ago in October. That's going to annoy me. I wonder if it was this one. Just watched your latest video about the window washing system. I need something like that, so I'm going to copy your idea, as I only need it to clean windows after jet washing. Keep it up, Smelt. Thanks, mate. You know what someone on Facebook said today? I'm actually going to read you the comment. And I'm just wondering how many other people feel this way. Some nasty man on Facebook said, someone was asking, are the Mosers worth the money? It was in exterior cleaning for beginners, which I don't even look at. Someone tagged me in it. Is the Moser any good? Someone said, ask Jake at Smelts Pressure Washing. He tagged me. And he went, he's on commission though, isn't he? And he said, and someone else said, yes, definitely. All his stuff and video are. It's a shame, as I like his stuff before all the pushing of others' gear. So that was a good sentence. But yeah, he's basically saying that I'm pushing everyone's gear, and I don't. The content's not as good anymore because I'm pushing everyone's gear. I said, God forbid someone wants to pay for all. God forbid someone wants to get paid for all the free content and advice he puts out. And he said, yeah, but your stuff has gone from good advice to pushing others' products, which is a shame, as you're basically an advertised channel now. Shame. I mean, there's me sat here every Monday night, every single Monday night for 3 hours at a time, offering my body to you guys, offering myself to you guys, trying to help, sat here answering questions best I possibly can, putting out all these videos for free, asking nothing in return. And this guy doesn't like watching a 30-second Moser advert on my Facebook page every now and again. And a little shout out at the start of my videos. This is all you get at the beginning of my videos.
In Telford, over at Clean.
Is this. It's about 30 seconds long. This video is sponsored by Smart Seal, where we get all of our sealers and cleaning products like biocides and oil stain removers. I've got 4 sponsors for all your water-fed poles and exterior cleaning equipment. Nexus paving systems for that hard setting jointing sand, and the super strong Nexus Titan, and Rutland Pumps, the UK's #1 pressure wash. 4 sponsors on my YouTube channel. It's a 30-second advert. And this guy, and not to mention, these sponsors are people who I've reached out to and said, I like your stuff, I use your stuff all the time, do you want to come along for the ride with me? Because I want to promote your stuff, because I think it's great, and I reckon my audience would think it's great. And by the way, can you give my audience some discount codes as well? and I've turned into an advert channel. So forget the other 15.5 minutes of content you get. I suppose that one is clean link. That's a little bit. That one's a little bit. Let's look at this.
Hello, everyone.
Super
My name's
mossy.
Jay.
Half an hour's worth of content. That's got a little 30-second ad read at the beginning. That you guys get to view it for free. And I'm just pushing everyone's gear. That's all you get from me these days, is me just pushing gear. Look at these these discount codes that you guys get. That's bad. That's not good. That's not good that you guys get discount codes and that I'm sat here of a Monday night of my own accord, because I absolutely bloody love this industry. I'm so deep. I'm so involved. This industry is turned into my entire life. Bloody getting criticised on Facebook from bloody what even is his name? Can't even remember. It doesn't matter. No one cares because he's doing nothing. I started asking customers if they want to book the same date next year, and I offer 10% off. 9 out of 9 have said yes. Really, David? That's a nice little strategy. Maybe we shouldn't talk about it. Maybe we shouldn't share this advice with other people. Because I've got a couple of sponsorships down the bottom there, look. Maybe we shouldn't help other people and let them know that that's something that works. Maybe we should keep it to ourselves. 9 out of 9 people, that's pretty good. I like it. Maybe I'll start doing that. Do you want to book in for the same day next year? You'll need them doing every 12 months. Should we just put you in the calendar now? 10% off next year. Do you fancy it? And they'll be like, yeah, I like it. Good idea. There are some places I have been where 90% of the houses have no junk mail, no cold caller signs. Yeah. Are they the bigger estates with like bigger houses and stuff? I always put leaflets through when it says no cold calling. Yeah. Canvassing challenge starts today. Yeah, for you maybe. Yeah, he did not. He doesn't like knocking doors. We've tried it in the past, and he just doesn't like it. He feels awkward. He says, "I look like a state. Like they're not gonna want to buy from me." I buy from Pure Water Station, which is easier for me. Yeah, if you've got a second tank in the van and you do regular window cleaning, a second tank is like, if you can fill that with pure water, that's probably fine. My thoughts on a pure water tank, and if there's any other window cleaners in the chat that can attest to this, what happens when you run out of water and you've not finished your houses? What happens when you're halfway through your 16th house of the day? You've still got another 4 left, and you've run out of water. You've literally got to pack up all your stuff. Not that you've got loads of stuff. You've got a hose and a reel, I suppose. You pack it up, go and refill, and then come back. And that's like, what, half an hour, 40 minutes out of your day? Don't know. Don't like the sound of that, personally. I suppose if you have a big enough tank and a small enough, tight enough round, maybe that's never an issue. Maybe, I don't know. And someone said the other day, if you're cleaning like a conservatory or faces and soffits and stuff, don't do that with your pure water. Do that with tap water first, and then rinse it off with pure water, which is a good tip. So then you're not wasting your pure water or wasting your resin. These detailers are doing 600 quid nowadays. They are, but that's with paint correction and clay barring, and it's not PPF, it's like ceramic coating and stuff, which is a little bit more involved, but I suppose no more involved than what we do, I suppose. So I just wonder if there's enough work where people are Like, people aren't getting their ceramic coating topped up every year, are they? They're doing it every 5 years generally. And you're only ceramic coating cars that are like good, nice cars, because people aren't doing it to their little Ford Fiesta, are they? Yeah, I just wonder if there's enough work out there, like locally, for people, for that to be like a regular income stream. There must be, because there's people that are successful about, you know, people do it successfully. Clark says it's going really well. I had a car yesterday, took me 3 hours, 170 quid, plenty of money in it. I find I'm more passionate about it. Finally handed my notice in from full-time employment. I've been in for 23 years. Nice, mate. Congratulations. That's a massive step. Awesome. Very happy for you. I'm glad it's going well. The ones I've knocked with that sign are all for true local businesses, if you can convince them you are, and of course you truly are. So you're still knocking the doors that have got the no canvassing signs on them and just explaining you are a local business, you're not from, yeah. That's an interesting strategy. I'd be too scared that people being like, have you not seen the sign? Like, leave me alone. I'd just be like, yeah, sorry. What was I thinking? What else do you need to do to get me to not knock your door? Like, I do get it. I believe it was something along the lines of soulless, unrewarding, thankless job. Evening, Alex. I can confirm I'm dead inside. Baz, do you do window cleaning? Oh dear. Bad day on the windows. I'm just not sure there's enough. How many window cleaners have we got in here? Let me ask. Do you clean windows full time? Sometimes. Never. Craig, quick question. What sort of storage are you dealing with when editing? I've swallowed a terabyte so quick. I have more on a cloud, another 4 terabytes, but it's wild. Am I missing something? I've got a 5 terabyte hard drive there, and I've got another terabyte there, and I've got another terabyte in the computer. The single terabyte and the computer is almost full, so I'm almost at 2. But sometimes, if you need to free up some space, you don't do long form YouTube, really, do you? So sometimes, if you're doing big YouTube videos and it's like a 25 gig YouTube video, sometimes I just save the video and delete all the footage for the video. As long as the video doesn't corrupt or anything, you should be fine. I don't think there's any reason to keep both necessarily. Venture Daily, I'm not sure what you're saying. I'd call mate. Doing loads of it at the moment. I'm not sure what you're saying, sorry. If you think window cleaning is boring, this was my setup 2 years ago. If you've posted a link, Clive, I can't see it, mate. You won't be able to post a link in the chat. I'm sorry. I should be paid to be on your stream. Maybe we do start paying guests. Maybe they'll turn up. Oh dear. Get on, Washy. Show us how it's done. You say you don't want a weirdo, then you ask Craig. That is very true. Very true indeed. I've just started, mate. Been going a year and doing loads of canvassing at the minute. Called Rinse and Shine in Reading. Nice. How do you get on with your canvassing? Rinse and Shine. Pushing gear is a completely different industry. Yeah, that's true. Check out the new pick in general chat. What's going on in general chat? Check out this mug. Window cleaning is boring. Who's done that? Stevie. Legend. That is funny. 29 votes. Where's the results? 29 votes. 45% of you clean windows sometimes. 34% never clean windows. 21% of you are full-time window cleaners. I'm glad to know. Oh, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. You're a business, Jake. The goal is to make money. We pay to sit here. Like, I'm thinking, what are these people expecting? Like, you put literally hundreds and hundreds of hours of free content and advice out to people. I'm not being funny, but the amount of messages I get from people saying, thank you so much, you've helped me start my business. Thank you for giving me the push to start my business. Like, I've just got out of the 9 to 5. It's all thanks to your videos. Thank you. Like, honestly, I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet or anything, but the amount of messages I've got, and then some knobhead on Facebook saying I'm pushing too many people's products. So I've got 4 sponsors, and I love their products. So yes, I'm going to recommend them. Sue me for trying to make a little bit of money on my YouTube channel. Christ. The guy is just mad. I've lost the message. The guy's just mad he doesn't have the same deals. If he watched your content, he would realise you've been using the same sponsors since the beginning when you were not sponsored by them. Yeah, exactly. I was recommending these people before they were paying me to recommend them. Like Darren at PWS and ProGrip. Back in the day, I was one of the first people to say these ProGrip products are great. No one had heard of ProGrip before I started posting my videos on my stories and stuff. And then that blew up. I'm not saying it's all, like, to be clear, I'm not saying it's all thanks to me. I'm just saying, like, I'm sure I played a part in that, doing a video and putting it on my YouTube channel and my pictures on the website and all that sort of stuff. All the videos I've done with Darren, I'm sure that helps. And it's not because these people are paying me, it's because I like the product. And I think you guys would like the product as well. Know what I mean? Just because you're getting paid to promote a product, it doesn't mean honesty and integrity goes out the window. I still like these products. The amount of opportunities and deals I get that I've said no to, big brands that I've just said no to because it doesn't fit my channel and I can't honestly recommend them to my audience, regardless of how much money you want to pay me, it doesn't fit. Whatever, doesn't matter. What did you score on the CIA test for your drone? I think I got like 95. Yeah, at least 95. Matt, what did I get? Do you remember? To be fair, the Moja discount is pretty pants. I don't think there's a discount this year. Don't quote me on it. I don't think there's a discount this year. We need to have a chat about the perks of the Windows, buddy. Clive, if you want to jump on, mate, you can try and sell me on Windows. Let's chat. Let's talk now. Let's do it. Me and you. One-on-one. I'm joking. I'm down if you want to jump on. Wasim, welcome. How's your business going, mate? I think we spoke last week, didn't we? Get Mitch from Regen, Wealth of Knowledge. Mitch was going to come on a couple of weeks back, but then he had to have surgery. Starting my own domestic high quality cleaning business this week. Handed out 1,000 flyers. Good demand for domestic cleaners in the Midlands, ? I think so. High quality cleaning business. Yeah, I think so. There's plenty of exterior cleaners, plenty of domestic exterior cleaners in the West Midlands, in the Midlands. I plan my day and I know how much water I need per type of house. I only use 350 litres of water in a day, never run out of water. Fair enough. What if you get like a conservatory or like gutters, fascias, soffits and stuff? Do you do that type of work as well? Because that's my concern. If you're midway through a conservatory and you run out of water, you'd be fuming, wouldn't you? At least with my setup now, if you haven't seen it, at least with my new setup, all I have to do, I can still get pure water anytime as long as my resin's good. All I have to do is plug into the customer's tap. This one here. If you haven't seen that, go and have a look, because I've got a new window cleaning setup. It's pretty sick. We've been using it last week and it's been sick. Flyers are a waste of time. Ooh, Clive, that is fighting talk. You're trying to sell me on windows. Trying to sell me on window cleaning whilst telling me that flyers are a waste of time. Do you know how many people, Clive, do you know how many people have built their entire businesses on canvassing? I can tell you categorically flyers are not a waste of time if you do them right. If you know how to do them. Maybe you don't know how to do them. You're lucky if you get a 1% return on your time. It depends how you're putting them out. Depends how your leaflet looks. I can tell you Ben's Gutters would disagree with you. I'll tell you that. I also clean windows. I carry a 650 litre tank. It lasts me all day. If I do run out, and that's a big if, I just fill up at the customer's house. I use a delivery tank. Ah, a delivery tank. No idea what that is. I'm sure it's cool. The signs behind the frosted glass. Sorry, I'm not Superman here. Darren, welcome. You're right, mate. 1% is good for me. 10 customers to start. Yep. Cheers, Jake. The good thing I find with the valets, you're getting returning clients every month, whereas with driveways and gutters, it's every year. That is true. So whereas I clean a driveway for 250 quid and they come back once a year, you might do a paint correction, ceramic coating, whatever it might be, for 600 quid, and then you're doing a maintenance clean every single month. That is a very good point. I didn't think of that. I'm in Discord, normal chat, can't do video as I'm doing a darts match. I don't want you if you've got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, mate. You're either playing darts or you're talking to me. Come on, Craig, where's your priorities, mate? Where's your priorities, Craig?
Priorities. Have I got to mute this now?
Yes, you are.
There you are. Where are you?
Craig, is it darts or is it me?
Oh, the real answer, dear.
Craig, your your new name in the chat, that is absolutely priceless. Knockolas Cage. That is so good.
Well, yeah, I can talk.
Mate, I don't want you 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're either committed or you're not.
I'm always committed, you know that. I can multitask.
You're playing darts. What do you mean when you say you're playing?
So I have I have an online league. So play games every so often, but you basically have like the Omni, which is like, so you can basically play online darts games against other people all around the world.
Is that where you've got an app on your phone where you can look at the board and it keeps
Yeah,
track of your score?
yeah, that's how it.
Oh. Are you winning? Are you winning, son?
I'm just waiting for him. So I'm just getting ready at the moment. I'm in quite a few treble 20s.
How
The
do they
games
know?
get started.
How do they know you're not standing too close to the board?
You don't know that, but it's fucking. I don't know if you play darts. It's harder to throw the dart in the correct spot close to the board than it is in the right spot.
When I was little, we had a dartboard on our tree outside, and me and my sister were playing. And one of my darts pinged out of the board and fell on the floor, so I went to go grab it. And then my sister threw her dart as I stood up, and it went right into the back of my head, and it was stuck stuck in the top of my head, and I stood up, and it just blood started dripping down my face.
And does she, to this day, still say that's accidental?
Yeah.
Liar.
Liar, absolute liar.
But yeah, go on. What do you want to know from the master of door knocking on social media?
The master of door knocking, Nicolas Cage. Mate, that's so good. Did you get ChatGPT to come up with that?
No, Matt did it.
Matt did it.
I don't have the brains to think stuff that clever.
You've been knocking doors this morning?
I didn't today. I quite a busy day today. Next day I'm going to be able to knock. Now it's probably going to be Wednesday afternoon, and then maybe tomorrow evening, and then Wednesday afternoon, and then there's a bit of time on Thursday.
What's your
But today's jobs was all from door knocking.
What's your strategy when you're knocking doors? What's your like?
Don't be salesy. It's just I'm just working in the area in a local business. It obviously all differs depending on what service you're kind of pushing for. I've kind of gone away from gutters now. I'm starting to push more driveways and patios.
Do you not think gutters are all year round then? Because I'm sure
they are all year round.
We did gutters all year.
Oh, I did. I don't know. Steve definitely did because he was still advertising gutters on Google. To keep him busy with them. But it's one of them. When it's sunny, you're going to more likely want the driveway doing than they are about the gutters. If it's raining and bad weather, they're going to want the gutters more than the driveway.
Very true.
So it's a cold call. You've got to lead into what the customer's going to want more of. Like, you're not going to knock everyone's door and say, I can clean your roof. You're not going to get a very good conversion.
So when you're knocking the door,
closing what you think is going to close.
Can you literally tell us your exact process when you approach someone's house? Have you got a leaflet? Are you standing back from the door? What are you saying when you answer the door?
So I've got a leaflet. I've got two sides to the leaflet. One that's advertising gutters, one that's advertising driveway, with two little. So on the driveway side, it's got a little box with the right pricing, and then like a little tick box underneath it. I've got sanding, sealed, and chemically treated. So if it's if it's a block paved driveway, I'll tick that it'd be sanded and chemically treated. Sorry, but I won't tick sealed. But it just lets them know that I offer that service. If it's imprinted concrete, I'll tick all free, potentially put a price on for all free. Or concrete, I'll just put that it'd be chemically treated and stuff. So when I walk up, I roughly know how much I'm going to charge that driveway. I'm usually a bit cheaper on the door because I don't have to pay advertising costs to win the lead if it comes in. So I usually go a little bit cheaper. It gives them more chance of them saying yes, go ahead.
That's something that I was thinking about today. Like, should we be cheaper on the door? And I suppose if you're already in the area, are you cheaper on the door because you're also going to do it the same day, or is that just? Are you just?
No, I don't. If I'm door knocking, it's usually not because I can do it same day. It's usually if. I've got if I've got a spare hour and I go door knock, and let's say I win a job 4 doors in, and then I go and do that job there and then, I've missed out on knocking every other door in the area. So I'd rather say, right, okay, I'll come back. Let's say I do it on the weekend. I'll give him a week's time because then that gives me time then because I knock all the doors anyway. Plus the doors that I don't answer, I still put my leaflet through. People are at work and stuff like that. They get home, they see the price for the driveway, or they see the price for the gutters on the back, and they'll potentially ring me up. So I'll book them in for a week's in advance, or whenever the next date is, and then I'll keep knocking, hoping I can get a couple of jobs in on that day, rather than just doing that one person then.
Yeah.
And it's much easier to upsell to an area when you do get someone saying yeah, because your old dialogue at the door changes.
It does. When we did the property today, we were cleaning out the gutters, and locked and loaded. We've just cleared the gutters at number 15. Gareth at number 15. Yeah. We're here today. Would you like a price on yours? I didn't know what the best approach for that was. So even with gutters, are you writing down the price before you've put the leaflet through, or you're not
Yes.
doing that? You're doing that for gutters as well?
No, yeah, I average about 75 for a gutter.
Regardless of whether you can see that they've got a conservatory on the back or not, it doesn't make a difference to you. It's just like quick and dirty price.
Between us, our conservatory takes what, an extra 5 minutes, 10 minutes max.
Yeah.
Plus,
It's
if
more
I'm
about
trying to get
accessing
another
it, like trying to reach over a conservatory. That's the main thing.
But like I say, with the vacuum systems, we know we can pretty much get any job.
Yeah.
And it's like the gutter job I did today this morning. I knocked their door, but it wasn't in. I put a leaflet through the door. I knocked next doors. She was in a butzer driveway in. It was only a 2-car driveway. When I say doing cheaper at the door, I literally did that at 150 because I wanted to get more work on the street. So I went there, cleaned it. It took me an hour to clean it. That's the one where I messed up on the video. I didn't press record. So the main reason I went a bit cheaper as well, so I can get some pressure washing footage. And then as I was cleaning that, the next door come out saying, "I've got an issue with my guts, can you help?" And then from that, I did cleared front and back gutter, cleaned the FSGs, and replaced 2 unions at 190. So out of that one door knock, I technically got 240. Is it? No, more than that. 340.
Yeah.
Just from knocking one door.
Okay. So you're walking up to the house. You've got your leaflet in hand. You've already given them a price. You've already wrote the price down on the leaflet. So you're targeting certain services certain times a year. So you're not doing driveway and gutters. You're doing probably one or the other just to get your foot in the door.
So main thing. So I had the leaflet. The price is already on the leaflet. I take the driveway. It's got the price on the front. I write 75 quid on them. Unless it's really big houses, then I'll look the price for the gutters as well.
Yeah.
But I'll have the price on the back. Not the door. Whoever answers. I got you well. Here's my leaflet. I'm just doing a couple of jobs over in the area. Just got a spare hour. Just wondering if you want any service that I put down. And you kind of gauge it from no, I'm not interested. What is it you do? Oh well, actually, and then you just sell them. No point trying to sell someone that's not interested whatsoever. Let the leaflet do the talking. They'll go in, they'll see the price, they'll maybe come running out after you, which has happened to me many times. Or they'll ring you up in a couple of days and say, "Oh, I am a leaflet." Or when you're back in the area working because you've managed to win a job on the street, they'll come over and say, "Actually, can you do mine?"
I think the price on the leaflet is a strong way of selling it, isn't it? Because today we were offering to quote their gutters, and I thought we'd sort of missed a trick there, because it's like, I already know the price I'm going to give them, so what's the point in asking if they want a quote? I could just
That's it. You know your price.
I could just tell them the price.
So, I mean, because unfortunately there is people out there that do rip people off at the doors, and that's why when you said before, should we ignore cold? You definitely ignore cold doors, because you don't know if they've got that because they've had a bad experience, and then it'll just put your business in a bad light with them. And you don't know, it's just 9 times out of 10 it's an all-grown real person. So I always avoid them at all costs. I don't even post a leaflet through. I don't need to, and I can get work other ways. So I don't need to, push people that aren't interested. They'll see the van in the area. If they want the service, they'll call me, kind of thing. The van makes noise, whether the vacuum's on or whether the machine's on. So they've been looking through the windows, of course.
And how many do you think you can get through in like an hour, would you say?
So I'd say about 40 doors in an hour. Knocking. I usually wait about a minute at a door. Late, longest is a minute.
And even if they don't open,
between
you're
30
still putting the
seconds.
leaflet through with the price on.
Leaflet goes through. Like I say, I've had many calls of people. Oh, just got back from work, and I had a call on Sunday. Sorry, I've been working away a couple of days. I've just come home and noticed your leaflet. Any chance to give me a price? So I said, yeah, 75 quid for you goes. Perfect. When can you do it?
Yeah.
So
guys,
it's one of them. Just because you've not got the price, or you've not got the job there and then, doesn't mean it's not going to come down the line.
Yeah. I am aware my volumes are all over the place at the minute. Thank you, Matt, for letting me know. I think I've just managed to crack it, actually. That looks better, doesn't it? That's better. When Craig joined, it tried to split my microphone between Discord and the stream. I think that's better now. Test. Are we good? I can't tell.
I reckon old pod in or something. But mine's all right, no.
What service have you found there's a certain service that's easier to sell at the door or not? Have you had more success with pressure washing, for example, than you have with gutters?
Again, it's just time of year. Like the other day, I went posting for half an hour and won 4 gutter jobs.
4 gutter jobs in half an hour?
Yeah, I put it in the Discord before you even announced this thing, I think. 3 gutters. Sorry, it was 2 clears. One was just a clean, and then the other one was a clean and a clear. And that was in 30 minutes. That was because I dropped my little one off at school, and me and Steve had a job on together. But he had a job in the morning, so I had to wait around for him. So I thought I'd go knock a couple of doors. So I went, I say, not doors for I went for like an hour, but in the first half an hour I won, 4 jobs. And then just went home then and just started ringing like old customers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But from that 30 minutes, I booked a full day's work.
Have you got any tips for anyone that wants to do door knocking for the first time?
Just do it.
Yeah, I know. Just do it. Just have some confidence. Just go out and do it. But
that's it. The thing is, you know the service you're offering. You know how well you can do the job. Just it doesn't matter if you get 100 no's. It makes your day no different. It's when you get that one yes, that's what makes a difference. So people panic on the door. People get scared. People are a bit nervous. They don't like rejection. Like you're there to generally offer them a service that you can do to a high standard. So it doesn't matter if everyone's, if 200 people say no, as long as, a couple of them say yes, pays your bills.
So what about those people that have got a total lack of confidence? They've only just started, so they're not even confident in their pricing. They're not confident in quoting. They're not confident even in the level of service they're offering. Like, I suppose it's reps, isn't it? The more you do.
That's it, generally. The thing is, the best thing to do is reset yourself after every door. You will get, like, when you very first start and you're not coming to speak to people, you will get a bit nervous. Your heart rate will go up. You might even stumble your words at the door. You might even say the wrong thing. Doesn't matter once the door's shut. The next door doesn't have a clue what you just said. Reset yourself. Start again. Try again. Once you've done it 100 times, 500 times, 1,000 times, it'll just become natural. And it doesn't matter what I say and what works for me. It's what works for you. Try different things, say different things. The number one thing for me that I always get is when I'm doing the job, it's like, oh, I booked him you because you just didn't seem very pushy, and I feel like I can trust you, and I don't even know you yet. So it's just being able to just be respectful. I mean, don't push it. If they're not interested and don't want it, no problem. Can I just leave you with a leaflet? Some will say no. Fine, no problem. A lot of them will just say yeah.
So be super casual.
Yeah.
Be naturally charismatic and good looking like you.
If it's something you want, just let me know.
Uniform? Do you think that's important? Do you think a lanyard is important?
Yes. No, don't need a lanyard. I think just for any branded clothing, whether it's just doesn't matter about like your pants to me, for instance, like you can have your work pants on or just normal trackies on or whatever. I think going out suited and booted, no chance. You've got like a bit of a workman. Just a branded top, branded t-shirt, branded hoodie, or a branded gilet, or just something that's branded.
No hood.
Pardon?
No hood.
So it's going to come here.
Are you winning?
See, that's from leaflets. I think that's just coming from. So there you go. Someone's just text me now from a leaflet. At what?
I've just had an inquiry from a leaflet, I think, as well. Quote for sealing our driveway.
Don't want to say this the wrong way, but I know what they're asking for, and it's not a gutter clear.
What do you mean?
Do you get that a lot? So someone asked me to clear the gutters, but they don't mean gutters; they mean drain.
Ah, I thought you meant something else. Then they're being a bit cheeky, a bit rude.
No, they always say like, my gutter on the floor is like overflowing. I don't do drains.
I have included that a couple of times. The soakaways and the Eco drains.
No, it's usually because, you know, some people, they flush all the food down like the toilet.
Yeah.
Um,
Down the toilet.
I mean, yeah. So yeah, they do just put all the food waste down the toilet, so it blocks up, which blocks up the grids outside.
Yeah. End up being
And
that
then I get a lot of
Australian
phone
drain
calls.
cleaner.
To be fair, I don't know. I think there's a company called Dynalog that I just refer everyone to, so I don't know any others. And it's not something I want to get into because you can, yes, just stick the turbo in it, but yeah, it's not nice. I'd rather just stay away.
I recommended someone to a local exterior cleaner who also does like roof repairs today, and she thought she had a couple of slip tiles, and when he got there, the slip tiles were actually ridge tiles that had blown off backwards, and he ended up quoting, yeah, so there was like 3 ridge tiles. I put it in the Discord, and the rest of the ridge tiles were loose, and so he ended up quoting to replace the whole ridge. Looks like he's put a dry ridge on it. I don't know how even that's secured in place. I still don't understand dry ridges, because he's put the like.
So basically, you put the dry ridge on, and then you put them on top, and then you clip it, and then you put the clips on, which screw into the batten at the top.
Oh, the clips screw through that.
Yeah, so you have like that felt that goes right across, and then you put them, the ridge thing back on top, and then you have the little screw clips that you just screw down the middle, which then clip the ridge tiles on properly, as you can see. And that screws into the batten that's at the top.
So how is that screw still watertight if you're going through the felt?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
Looks like he's done a decent job anyway.
Yeah, I've done a couple of roof repairs, nothing major.
I think there's decent money in like ridge repointing. I think it'd be worth learning, especially as like a winter service.
It's so easy.
It's easy.
Yeah, especially if you do dry ridge.
Yeah, it's just access though, isn't it? I mean, I think if you're doing
there's a flat roof there. It looks like.
Yeah, this access is fine. He said, "Thank God for
that."
That
That took in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, then she took all the roof tiles up down. That job there would have took probably maybe an hour and a half max.
Mm. I think, yeah, in the winter and stuff, if you're doing roof scraping, the reason you're probably scraping the roof the majority of the time is because it's not suitable for pressure washing, in which case the ridge might show signs of wear. So it would be a decent upsell. I mean, my mate Callum, I think he charged about 500 odd quid for a ridge repoint. So there's decent money in it. It's just a bit of time.
Roofers rarely come out for small jobs, you see, so you can kind of charge a bit more than normal.
Yeah.
For the small jobs, because roofers just want the whole roof.
Yeah.
They don't just want to, fix a couple of slip tiles. That's more like your handymen that, they'll do your garden, they'll jet wash your driveway, they'll clean your windows, they'll service your car, they'll plaster your roof. They're the kind of people that come out and do your ridge tiles for like 100 quid or something.
Yeah. I reckon we should do teams now.
How many teams are you doing?
Well, we've got 4 teams. We've got 13 people that are taking part, plus Jakey.
I feel it's tight on Jakey on it, by the way. Is he commission based on this?
No. You think he should be?
What effort is he? Well, what does he need to go? He doesn't need to knock a door. He's not the business owner. I think he'll put a skip in his step. If he got X of everyone he booked in, it'll make him want to. Once he gets the first win, it'll make him want to knock the doors. It'll make him want to stop. At the moment, he's knocking the door, and all he wants to do is get away from that door. No reason for him to be at that door.
That's a very good point. Even though he's getting his hourly rate, he's got no.
180.
You ain't just got a 180.
No, nearly. I'll put it in the Discord. Show you how close. How to get into the chat.
Yeah, that's a good idea, because that's what I was going to do with Kieran when Kieran starts. Is he'd have a commission on every job he lands through canvassing and stuff. And if he's out on a job and he's upselling my other services, and he lands some of those services, there's no reason why he shouldn't be getting a commission on those either. Lord
At
of
the end of
the
the day, he has a reason to make the sale. Then. At the moment, he just wants to get home. Which I don't blame him. Really, young kid isn't benefit or need.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're pretty good, aren't you?
I'm okay. I've won a trophy. So real close. I'll take anyone on in the Discord. Should have a darts tournament in person. Are you doing the expo, by the way?
Doing it, going to it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go to it. Yeah.
You're gonna make like a fake stand, like Arkansas.
No. Think I should?
Might as well. Do you think they're going to have like roof clean setups on brand new clean roofs this year?
Say that again.
Didn't they have like a cleaning setup on like a roof last year
No, I don't
to
think so.
demonstrate
Did they?
the stupid blower thing?
No, that weren't him. That was.
No, not him. I'm just saying, like, do you reckon they'll have more stuff like that again this year?
I don't know. It's kind of it's one of them things where it's like you need a dirty roof to be able to demonstrate it, don't you? And they had a perfect, dirty, mossy flat roof, but I don't think is a great representation of most roofs, unfortunately.
So you went to the expo last year, didn't you?
Yeah.
A lot of people have told me it was just 80% water for poles, 20% stuff you might actually be interested in. Is that right?
Well, why didn't you come and decide for yourself? Because you haven't been yet, have you?
No, but to be fair, he's the first year we didn't go because Steve double booked. Last year we had a big job that ran over and we had to do the job. This year I'm going. I don't know if Steve's coming or not. Well, I'll be there. I'll probably only do one day. And I don't think it's worth doing the two.
Yeah. Well, I think you should definitely come and decide for yourself. But also, it is nice to see new equipment and stuff. Like the Rutland pump stand was really good because you saw all their. Yeah, my volume on this microphone keeps going down. That's very annoying.
I'm going to hit 180 on the stream while you're picking teams.
Okay.
Feel it.
Yeah, Matt, I think we need to do teams. Yeah.
That's 2 in. Boom. There we go.
Where does everyone stay when they go to the expo? Well, I'm only about 35, 40 minutes away, so I just drive. But I think there's a couple of local hotels. I don't know. Good to Vacuum Systems normally stay over, I think. Have they got a hotel on site? It's the Warwick. It's the Stoneleigh Park Hotel.
A little sneaky thing with GBS, by the way. Their discounts for the expo is actually a separate website, so you can use it. You don't have to go to the expo to find it. You need to know someone that's there. Just tell the URL.
You just need to know someone that's at the expo.
Someone that has it, because they have a URL on the website, or I think they have like a code.
Oh, a special expo code that you only know if you go to the expo or if someone that you know is at the expo.
Sent it you. So I maybe if you used that code last year and I wasn't there.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, it's near Kenilworth, or just on the outskirts of Kenilworth. There's a bunch of hotels in the vicinity, but I can't honestly recommend any because I've never been. I don't know.
Jon Snow. So you might right. That means I don't know.
The amount of videos, driveway cleaning videos I see on socials with crap up their legs and the guys in shorts and trainers. I mean, come on, you have to think, would you employ that person? You can't claim to be a professional in your trade if you don't look professional.
I'm not professional by any means.
I do like the idea of having good kit, good uniform, good branding, And also, I think if there's only a few places where I'll invest like decent money now into certain
You don't
items.
invest decent money anyway, you liar.
And I think uniform or waterproofs is a good one, because there's nothing worse than being uncomfortable, especially in the beginning of the day. Having wet socks, before it's even 9 o'clock, and you've still got a full day of cleaning. There's nothing worse.
I messed up the other day when I was doing them two Nando's cleans. I went into the back of my van to get my wellies out, and it wasn't in the back of the van, so I had to clean them with the boots on, which are supposed to be semi-waterproof, but the use wasn't. So I had to go screw fix and buy some new socks at least, just to keep my feet a little bit dry.
Why were you getting wet feet?
Because I was turboing
Wait, why were you using the turbo?
to remove chewing gum
From what surface?
blocks.
So you're telling me your flat surface cleaner doesn't remove chewing gum?
It doesn't. Even turbo didn't. Needs steam. But I've got a meeting coming up with the managing director of Nando's to potentially talk about doing all the branches, and then I'll invest into a boiler.
In a boiler?
Yeah,
You just
The
got
other way,
180 on
some-
stream, did you?
I did. I told you I'd
No
get one.
way. That's pretty crazy.
I'm semi-okay at that.
That's very impressive. Just looking at the floor plan of the expo, and Equip to Clean had the biggest area at the show. Yeah, I think they had the biggest area last year as well, right in the middle. Bagged the lead
Let's clean
today
one.
right after I posted my first video back. Never had a return so clearly from a video before. Chap said he just watched it and then called me. Nice.
I'm taking credit for that because I feel like because I'm back on, because I've started socials, that made you start social media back up. So technically, I'm on commission. Just
You're on commission.
I should be. So I feel like he started because I started.
He started because you started.
Yes,
You
I feel like I
started-
give it because
You started because I started.
I started. I feel like I give a lot of people a kick up the arse. I've seen
Oh, really? Is
so
that
many
true?
people now.
Is that
I've
true?
seen so many people now actually start again. Even Steve, last time he posted on Instagram was June 2025.
Where did you get your inspiration, Craig?
Me,
Yeah.
AC Macintosh,
How dare you?
just my hero, king of the surface cleaners.
Teams are uneven by one person. I can put everyone in teams of 4, and me, you, and Craig, team of 3. No, I don't think me, you, and
Who's that?
Craig in one team. I think I should be a captain. Craig should be a captain. Maybe Matt should be a captain, and then who else? Who else? Who else have we got? We've got 14 people. I think Mitch should be a captain. Me, Mitch.
I think you just let ChatGPT do it. Just stick it all in
Craig.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's
do
gonna
the
be
spinny wheel.
a spinny wheel.
Yeah, just do a spinny wheel. Do 4 teams. Spin the wheel. Goes first name goes team 1. Second name team 2. And whoever's in team 3, unfortunately, they just get the.
Yeah, spin
know.
the wheel.
Stuff.
Well, I think Matt's going to put it in ChatGPT anyway. But leave me, Mitch, Craig, and Matt out of it, and then spin the wheel for the rest, and then we'll be captains.
Also, we're team leaders.
Yeah.
Do we get to pick our team, or do we?
No. You just got to give them a kick up the arse. Get
No, I
your
mean, like-
skills in, boys.
So how do you know, like, what team I've got? Am I going to be like team? So whoever's on team 4 is unfair because they've only got 2 men.
Whoever's on what?
So you say we're a man down, aren't we, for the 4th team?
Yeah,
So who gets the 4th team?
some loser. We need one more person to sign up. We need one more commitment, don't we?
Someone can always jump in later on, can't they?
Is Steve taking part?
Yes,
Is Steve not in the Discord?
he is. You ticked it, I think.
Oh yeah, my bad. I've just found Craig on Instagram.
Well done, Mills. If you like, follow, comment.
Make sure
Saying
you
that
like
though,
and
Mills,
comment, did you just say?
they're banning social media for under 16 emails, so you'll have to get your mum and dad to make your account, maybe.
Yeah, where are you, Daz? Come on, mate. Pull your finger out.
So who've we got? Let's have a look. We got Ollie, we got Mitch, there's got Steve, me, Matt.
I'm about to pull the
Wait, what
trigger on
for,
a
Ian?
unit.
I don't know if I want one or not.
It's going to be Smelt's central hub. Hopefully they want a 3-year lease though, and it's going to be like a 50 grand commitment. And I'm
No,
just like,
wait. Do me a favor, wait till April, and you can't do that anymore. You can only do a monthly rolling contract. Some new things coming out.
8 monthly.
But it's going to come April. Landlords can now only offer a monthly rolling contract with tenants.
Oh, even commercial?
I think so.
Surely not commercial. Spencer, I know
Look
my
into
voice
it.
is too low, mate. It keeps, because I'm in Discord chatting to Craig, it keeps turning my voice down. It's very frustrating. Look, I turn it up. 1 minute I turn it up, look, to 80. And then it goes back down to 40 because it's fine. Like, that sounds better now, doesn't it? That sounds fine. But then in a few minutes it'll turn it back down again for some reason. I don't understand. No way I'd sign up to a 3-year lease. Yeah, I said to him, like, as a small business, like, I can commit to a 12-month lease because if for whatever reason the business fails or something catastrophic happens, I can still pay you the remainder of the 12-month lease. Like, I can commit to that, no problem. But 3 years, I can't. I can't make any guarantees that I'll be able to find 50 grand, and I wouldn't pay it anyway. So it's like, do you want me to be honest or do you want me to lie to you? So I've asked
Thing
for,
is, the amount of money you're going to spend on getting a unit like that, you could generally just buy another house and have a separate mortgage.
yeah, we looked at that as well. Or even
You just
renting
get one
a
with a
house.
decent garage.
Yeah, we looked at that as well.
One thing you could do, potentially, is buy a bit of land and just do storage containers.
I want a nice place. I want it to be more like a house than a unit, to be honest. I want an office, I want a kitchen, I want a toilet, and then I want the other half of it to be storage. Like, I want a podcast studio.
Buy like a little small 2-bed house with a decent garage. Good.
Yeah. I don't know.
It'll cost you the same price, and at the end of it, you'll own the property.
Yeah.
You can show the ways around it.
Yeah, you might be right. Oh, I forgot people might have epilepsy. I should probably not do that.
No way Mills is far.
Rent a house with a garage. Yeah, you only need a garage.
I won't rent, I'll buy. Just not say the word rent.
Second
Wow.
mortgage. But the thing is, we're moving house this year as well, so it's like, do I want...
Well, Sophie finally got away with you then, yeah?
Well, we're going to be pretty much doubling our mortgage. We're only paying about 760 odd quid at the minute for our mortgage.
You're lucky. That's why yeah.
So the next house we move into is going to be at least double that, I reckon, which is just, it makes me squirm.
Do you want me to hit you with some statistics? I got my thing through the door the other day for my mortgage of what I've paid. But let me find it. Made me feel a bit sick. Where are we? So anywhere are we? So I paid £15,805 off in the last 1 month, and interest on that was 13,440. So I only paid off 2,360 in
The
12
rest
months.
of it was interest.
Yep.
That's insane.
So 13 grand of it was interest.
Do you get to a point where are you always paying interest, or do you get to a point where you've paid off the interest and then you're not paying interest anymore?
No, you always pay interest until it's done. But
No way.
we managed to the mortgage come down by. I've got 2 mortgages, because I ported a mortgage over from the last house and then got a second mortgage for the remaining balance on the new one.
Mm.
But the old one was due up, so we redid that and saved. I think it's like 56 quid or something. So we now overpay on the mortgage to obviously help pay it off a bit quicker.
Yeah. Oh, it's official. I'm on the red team. Me, Rumour, Tintins, and Lewis.
Oh, has this been put? I like it should have been done on a live stream.
It is. We're doing it right now on the live stream.
I know, but like, how do you see?
You'll be tagged in a minute. So red team is me, Rumour, Tintins, and Lewis. Blue team.
And also, I got Fresh Rinse, Ryan, and Scotty.
Yeah. Craig, Fresh Rinse, Ryan, and Scotty. That's a good team. Green team is going to be Drifting Souls, Matt, and Tenacious. And then yellow team is going to be Mitch, Ollie, Steve, and Stewart's. So I think we need one more member for green team. Does anyone want to join the canvassing challenge for the green team? Matt, how have you got that text to go green? That's pretty cool. I like that. Or is that just because it's... I don't think the blue one worked. Cool. So now you've got access to the team's general chat as well, Craig. So you can talk to all the other teams in the general chat, but if you only want to talk to your own team, you go in the blue team chat. I'm going to submit my points from today.
Did you win anything today?
Red team. No, I didn't win anything today, but we knocked 27 houses.
Do you get points for knocking doors?
You are?
Yeah, do you get points for just knocking the door?
Yeah, we're going to keep track of doors knocked. Yeah. Submit. So, Craig, did you knock anything today?
I didn't today, no.
Okay. Maybe Matt can do an example and publish the fact that I've knocked 27 doors today, just so we can see what it looks like in the canvassing results page. I like it. This is
the issue with buying, that's the issue with buying a small unit is just they'll have to do all the business rent and stuff like that.
Can you not buy a small unit? Business rates and stuff, do you mean?
Yeah, and ground rates and stuff. It's not
Yeah, so
worth it.
you don't have to pay business rates under 12,500 square meters. Square feet, I think. Can't remember. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Red team have knocked 27 doors. Sick. Can you see that, Craig?
I can on stream.
On the leaderboards.
Down here.
So we can keep track of that now. And if I say I've booked one, you'll see the bookings next to it then. But I haven't booked anything yet.
That's what it is. Let's find out. Let me turn that down.
You're all going down. This is cool. I'm excited. How do you post proof of booking? There's on the results form, down the bottom there. You could just do you can add a screenshot if you need to, or you can add a picture of your calendar or whatever it might be. You don't have to add the proof. I think it's better if you do add the proof, especially if you've got like a crazy amount of bookings. It'd be nice to know that you're not just making them up. I'm sure people won't make them up, but you know what I mean. Might knock a block of flats in Salford, high rises, 100 flats a block. Yeah, do it. But then what service are you offering on a block of flats? You know what I mean?
Window cleaning.
Window cleaning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you window cleaning?
Well, outsource it.
5 stories up there. $2,000 head start for yellow. Let's go, boys. I knocked 3,000 doors today, then I ran away. Just waiting for the flyers to come back. Yeah, it does help if you've got flyers, but I don't think it's an absolute necessity. Did you get rid of the Smelt calculator tool? I did. I have removed Smelt.club. You what?
Because he hates us all.
I don't hate you. It was costing me a lot of money per
month. About $5 a month or something.
I didn't know anyone was using it, to be honest. And then as soon as I took it down, I had about 20 messages saying, where's the quoting tool gone? I was using that every day, and I was like, oh my God, I didn't realise people were actually still using it. Maybe I'll make another better one and put it back up.
Yeah, you probably charge people as well.
I won't charge people.
That's sensible. I know when it went down. You took it down when you started making your app.
Did I?
You did. You went, you know what, I'll just charge people to use it instead. And then you didn't do the app and you never put that on live.
I spent about $2,000 on that app before I abandoned it. So
you see, you do come in there. No, I know development is expensive.
Ryan says, let's say I go out door knocking and I get 10 bookings. Not all 10 will convert to a sale. Let's say 3 might cancel. So how am I sharing the data? Do I put 10 or 7? I think you put 10. 10 confirmed bookings.
I don't get it. A booking is a sale.
But he's saying if they cancel last minute, I guess. But we're not bothered about cancellation.
If they cancel, they cancel. But
I think they're rare. I don't often get people cancelling.
Yeah,
if anything,
no,
they're rescheduling. They're not cancelling.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't worry about people cancelling. Like I said, I think probably out of every 100 jobs, maybe 1 cancel, if that.
Lewis has done 2 streets after his gutter job today, and he's just submitted it. Nice, Lewis. Nice. Go red team. Go red team.
But generally, it doesn't take that long to do. It really doesn't. Like, how long did it take you and Jakey to do the 20 doors today?
About 5 minutes. No, not 5
That's
minutes.
What I mean.
About 15.
Well, then 15 minutes if one just landed.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be a day changer. Matt, how do I press that button? Oh, there it is. Can I press the button on stream? Cool. So this is how we've got it set up. Matt's done all this. So when the team's responses come in, it populates a spreadsheet automatically, and then you can see the running totals here, and then all we have to do is click this button, submit to Discord. Oh, authorization required. Needs your permission to run. Google hasn't verified this app. Continue. Yes. Yes. Continue. Yeah. I think I did it.
Yeah, I've got a roof scrape on someone and a gutter. And now time to knock.
I love it. This is brilliant. Very, very cool. Matt, you've done such a good job setting this up, by the way. This is all Matt.
Matt, when we set up our own Discord, by the way?
No, you can't do that.
We're doing it for $2.99 a month.
If I lost Matt, if this Discord lost Matt, I don't know what I'd do.
Maybe do a bit of work for once.
You're joking, aren't you?
When was the last time you messaged in the window cleaning chat?
We don't talk in the window cleaning chat. That's where all the losers hang out.
You do have to click it though, just to get the notification up, and then you go off it.
I would have paid for the app. The app was going to be people were going to have to pay for it. It's just I realised.
Did someone in the Discord made one?
Huh?
Did someone in the Discord make a pricing app?
I'm sure CleanLink were doing something. I don't know. Tintin said use mine. I don't know what that means. But
Yeah, he's done a quoting tool.
he's done a quoting tool.
Yeah, it's called Smart for Scanner.
Tintin made a calculator. Where is it?
It's on Discord. If you go on the general chat, he's just forwarded it on to someone in there. You get to click and see.
Oh, I've got it. Oh, what's the password, Tintin? It's password protected.
It's no turbos on roofs, all caps.
No? It's what?
No turbos on roofs, all capitals.
Oh, have you got to be in the Discord to know the password? I'm not going to say it out loud just in case. I'm in. Instant quote tool.
I've not seen it to be fair, I don't know what it's like.
Get your quote. Oh, this looks intricate. 75 square meters, bag size, cost per bag, coverage. Here we go. This is very good.
Charlie, it's 30 quid or something.
Bags required, 8 bags. 8 bags on 75 square meters. Seems like a lot. That's based on.
It's probably just doing one for every 10 meters squared, and because it's
Yeah.
over, so it's gone for the 8.
Yeah.
It depends. I used on 120 meters squared. I used 4 bags the other day.
Sealing, cost of sealer, labour rate, pressure washing, pavers. Oh, that's just resanding at the beginning. Okay, I thought I was doing the something else. 75 square meters. Base price per square meter. Let's go 4.5 maybe. Equipment hire, pressure wash total. Travel. 60 miles. 80p per mile. Materials markup. Where's all this money come from? Labour total, pressure washing. So I've got labour. Labour rate.
I'll break it all down nicely there.
Why has it got 2? I've got area for that, and then I've got area for that. So it's doubled it up. I'm not sure what I've done here. Send email. You can send an email directly from this. Quote summary. This looks good. 10% markup. Not sure I want to be telling the customers that, but maybe you can turn that off.
I think if you just click copy, you should just copy it.
Yeah, yeah. It's cool. It's definitely cool. Better than mine was.
I didn't want to say that out loud, but yeah.
We can still be honest, Craig.
So we're in a trusted circle.
You're a circle member.
Don't even know what member I am.
Right then. Teams have been announced. We need one more person really to join the green team. One more.
Sure, someone will jump in as it starts actually going on. People get formal.
Right. Craig. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to dash and focus on this game. Get this one.
I hope you win.
Always do.
Thanks for your advice.
Ciao.
Look forward to beating you. See you in a bit. Has anyone got any quick questions before I head off and start another week? Big things around the corner. Big things are happening. It's going to be February is going to be a very big month for us, I think, in terms of changes. And let's turn my volume back up. See if that lasts now that I'm off the call. We'll see. Hi Jake, sorry Tinted, the only way I created it was from your screenshot of a video you published. 2 hours to find the video. It took me 2 hours to find the video. Oh mate. Hi Jake, love your vids. I'm starting a cleaning business very soon. I have wanted to start since COVID. I drove 6 hours to Scotland to buy a Sprinter, and today I've signed up for Spinner Clean training. Nice mate. Very cool. You've got in deep. You've got your van. You've signed up for the training. Awesome, mate. Good time of year to get started as well. Very cool. Welcome. Any questions before I shoot off? Might get an early night tonight. Go to the gym in the morning. Get back on my grind. I've sort of replaced this last week. I haven't been to the gym once, and I don't feel good. I've replaced the gym for the pub. It doesn't feel good, so I'm going to get back on it now. I'd like to go to bed early. Early starts in the morning. Go to the gym. Eat right. Drink more water. See you, Mills. S4, Avant, or S6? I don't know the difference. Are they both estates? I don't know. Bring the quote tool back. Have you got much work on at the moment? Yes. Yeah, it's quite busy. Inquiries every day. And we're booked up into... Well, I mean, we've got a few big projects on. Some of them are unconfirmed. Got jobs booked in March. February is like bits sprinkled throughout February, but I've got loads more to quote, loads more to book in and stuff, so it's going steady. All organic. We haven't done any paid advertising ever. I kind of want to keep that streak. I was quite intrigued to start running Google Ads this year, but I don't even know. I don't even know if I want to. I like this streak of not having to pay for any advertising. I think it's a testament to the social media that I haven't had to do that so far. And if I start paying for Google Ads, I think it sort of ruins that streak. I just like to be able to say I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Did we break the no drinking? After the wedding, yes. Yeah, I had a drink on my wedding, and then I've just sort of been drinking periodically since then. But I'm not going to commit to like no drinking again for another year, because I've got my birthday, I've got a holiday coming up, like honeymoon. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to put that pressure on myself again, but V6 or V8? There's nothing like a V8. I've got a V8 at the moment, and is one of them a V6? Not sure. 740 quid a year tax on the S6. I think I'm paying about the same on my Jag. 760 I think I'm paying. I'm starting soon as well. Currently trying to get my full setup from PWS. Nice. What have you gone for? Happy to share the quoting tool code if you want, Jake. Will need to tweak it first. Happy to share it with you, as I only made it from your quoting tool. Yeah, mate, feel free. Feel free. Had a quick question, Jake. Currently working as a courier driver. Would you recommend just putting in a leaflet or talking to the customer while giving the package? I'm a bit nervous. There's absolutely no harm in dropping a leaflet in while you're delivering packages. The amount of people that you're pushing packages out to, maybe the ones that have to sign for the package. I mean, if I was your employer, I wouldn't want you doing this, but it's an opportunity for you. I did this when I was working at Lifeline. I had my sign written van saying pressure washing as I was pulling up to fit their alarm system, and they naturally asked. They thought, "Oh, I thought you were pressure washing. I thought, who's this?" I was like, "Yeah, that's actually the business I've just started." So it sort of gets you into that conversation. It gets you that foot in the door, and they wouldn't have asked otherwise. And my employer didn't like it, but they didn't really have a choice because they weren't paying us a car allowance. They weren't contributing towards my business insurance. I had to cover that myself, and you had to drive your own personal vehicle. And so I was just like, if I'm driving my own personal vehicle, they're not going to tell me what I'm allowed to drive. So I'm going to have my new sign written van, and if they don't want me to drive that, then they need to provide me with another vehicle. So I got a decent amount of work for doing that. I didn't even have to say anything. I just pulled up onto the drive and they said, "Oh, are you here to fit the alarm?" I said, "Yeah." "Oh, but your van says pressure washing." I was like, "Yeah, that's my business." So if you're knocking doors and they've got a sign for, if they've got a sign for the package, it might be worth just saying, "Can I give you my leaflet as well? I've just started my business. I'm just handing out some leaflets." Might be a good opportunity, rather than cold calling and knocking a door. Like, at least you're presenting them with something they've been waiting for. They've been waiting for this package, so they're in a good mood when you give them the package. And if you give them the leaflet on top and they're, you know, rather than just knocking blind, might be a good opportunity. The amount of doors you're visiting a day, you know what I mean? Keep up the good work. You've helped a lot of people. Andrew, thank you, mate. Appreciate the kind words. Can't compare that noise. The Jag you got, Jake, is a beast. I bet your fuel station 24/7. Yeah, the fuel's not great. But I only drive it on my days off, really, and when I pick the kids up from school. So, what's the discount code for Rutland Pumps? We haven't got a discount code yet, but their new website allows discount codes, so I think they're going to be providing me with one soon. I do about 190 doors a day. Some saying personal vehicle employers should be fine. It's Amazon. Yeah, do it, mate. Do it. What if the package is the divorce papers? Yeah, they might be in a slightly... yeah, their mood might not be so good. Guys, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for joining. If you haven't already, sign up for the Discord, man. It's the best place on the internet if you're an exterior cleaner. If you're looking to start your business, if you need some advice, I'm available on there virtually 24/7. I don't answer DMs anymore. I only spend my time in the Discord now, so it's the best place to reach me if you want some help and advice. All you have to do is click the join button underneath this video, and if you can't see the join button, go to my channel, click on the main page on the description, and just go onto that memberships link there, and it'll show you how to join, and then you'll get access to the Discord. And if you want to join as a boosted member, you get all these images that you can use for your marketing material. There's over 1,200 images here for all the different services we offer. So tarmac restoration, slabs, repointing, block paving, roof cleaning. There are hundreds and hundreds of images of each service. There's roof scraping, there's pressure washing. So many pictures you can use on your leaflets, on your websites, on your Facebooks, your social medias. Really, really good, high quality photos. Gutters, like if you're pushing gutters this year. Look at these. Proper good pictures. Loads of them. With AI on the rise, what ways have you thought about implementing it into your business? Sam, I'm avoiding AI for the time being. I don't think it's for me. I understand the appeal. I think people are sort of slightly misusing it at the moment. I don't think it's... I don't want an AI assistant. I want my customers talking to real people. I'm sure there's great ways of implementing it, but I just haven't seen a good example yet. Look at these pictures, man. Use them. Use them and abuse them. There's absolutely loads. This is just one block paving folder. Look at that. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great week. I'll see you next week.